Hi, Leslie Ziva. My name is Zach Williams from ADP. It's nice to finally meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I brought my business card here today. If you have one, we want to exchange those. Thank you. I was just going to confirm with you that we're here for 20 minutes today, like you said on the phone.
Yeah, that's right.
Before we get started, I did a little research on you before we came in here, and I found out that you're a huge Walking Dead fan like I am.
Oh yeah, man. I could talk about The Walking Dead for years, man. I could talk your ear off about that, man. I've seen every episode from 1 to 8, 3 or 4 times. I could seriously binge watch it over and over and over. Like, it never gets old. The story is just so complex and so deep impacting to your brain that you just don't ever want to stop watching it.
I watch it every Sunday night, and it's definitely what I look forward to on my Sundays.
Oh yeah.
Walking Dead.
Football and Walking Dead, man.
It's great. Do you have any other interests besides The Walking Dead? Do you like any sports or anything outside of work?
Yeah, baseball. I watch baseball. I watch football, like I said, and I watch basketball. I watch the Cavaliers. I watch hockey with the Predators, and I always watch the Olympics, and I'm a big sports guy.
I'm a big Predators fan. I was pretty sad that they couldn't bring home the Stanley Cup last year, but hopefully we can get it done in the next couple of years.
I hope so.
So before we get started, is there anything, anybody else that's going to be here with us, or is it just me and you?
It's just going to be us.
All right. The goal for today is just for me to tell you a little bit about ADP and what products that we offer and the services that we can provide to you as a company.
That sounds great.
But first, do you mind telling me a little bit about how you got your company started and how all that came to fruition?
Of course. Whenever my grandpa was alive, he was a planter for tomato companies and green pepper companies, and he brought home the peppers and the tomatoes, the seeds, and he planted them for himself, and he let them grow for time, and when it was time for it to be picked, he would pick it and he would make fresh salsa, and it was the best salsa you could ever try, and I just wanted to do that, and I wanted to make the best salsa like he did for me. So
yeah, I bet he's really proud of you, looking down on you, and just couldn't be happier for you. I'm sure making this business as successful as you had and making that salsa as good as it is, because it's definitely my favorite. I get it all the time.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Could you tell me a little bit more about your current payroll process and any issues that you've been having with that?
Well, it's actually more of a manual system, and Effie basically has to do everything on her own on a week-to-week basis. We have actually had some problems with our time clock messing up, and it is starting to become somewhat of a nuisance.
That's definitely something that we don't want to hear, and we definitely want to get those problems fixed for you. Have you had any other problems, or is that it?
Well, the officer manager spends 5 hours a day processing payroll, which causes other things to get backed up. Then one time the taxes had been calculated incorrectly, and we were filed for non-compliance.
Wow. If you don't mind me asking, how much were you fined for that non-compliance claim?
Oh, sure, of course. We were actually fined $5,000, and it kind of set us back. It was not good for the company at all.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it. Well, what if I told you that with ADP we kind of offer a more advanced type of payroll system? It's more technical. It runs off your computers. You can save everything. It runs off an app, and you can have it on your cell phone, your tablets, your iPad, your laptop, your computer, anything that you want it on, you can have it. And it just makes it a little bit easier for our companies or for our customers, and just makes it simpler for them.
That sounds perfect, and like something I'd be interested in learning more about.
All right. Well, based on everything that we've talked about, I'm going to go ahead and show you the app, if you don't mind. This is kind of what it does and everything that it offers. I'll just pull it up right here. So you can kind of go through and see all of your employees and see all of your taxes and see everything like that you need to find. And basically, it just offers you a simpler solution to payroll. One of our other clients, actually, he loves the app. All of our clients love the app. They do anything for their payroll related stuff on that app, and it just helps them. It's a lot easier for them. It saves a lot of time and money. It saves on those issues that you've been having. Now, I also have this paper right here for you. It's kind of a website, and it shows you just exactly what our company does and what this app will do exactly for your payroll system. If you just kind of want to take a look at that and see if you like what we're offering here.
Wow, that sounds great.
All right. And just going back to your problems that you stated earlier, what if I said that the app could exempt everything tax related? It'll eliminate those problems that you were having. Sounds good?
Sounds good.
All right. The app will also save you a lot of time, and it'll cut out these labor costs, like it says on this. It'll cut out the labor time and everything like that, so your office manager can get all those other things done that she needs to get done throughout the day.
By any means I can make more money for my company, I will definitely appreciate anything you can do to help me and my company strive to do a better business.
Well, that's what I like to hear. Do you also see how our app will help you with those time-related issues with your office manager and everything like that, and all the tax reductions that will be saved throughout the app?
I do, and it's something that is of my top priority to correct within my company.
All right. Well, that sounds good.